Welcome to our exploration of one of Earth's most fundamental yet mysterious forces. Today we delve into the invisible power of our planet's magnetic field. It's a phenomenon that shapes our world in ways we are only beginning to understand. This vast, invisible force is more than just a compass needle's guide. It's a dynamic shield, constantly interacting with everything around us. Its presence is a constant, silent hum beneath the surface of our daily lives. The Earth's magnetic field originates deep within our planet. It is generated by the swirling, molten iron in the Earth's outer core. This colossal dynamo creates electric currents, which in turn produce the magnetic field. This field extends far into space, forming a protective bubble called the magnetosphere. It deflects harmful solar radiation, making life on Earth possible. Without it, our atmosphere would be stripped away. The magnetic field's pervasive presence means it surrounds and permeates everything on the surface. From the air we breathe to the ground we walk on, its influence is everywhere. It's a fundamental aspect of our environment. Despite its omnipresence, this force is not consciously perceived by humans. We don't feel it like gravity or see it like light. It operates beyond our immediate senses, yet its effects are profound. However, this doesn't mean we are immune to its influence. Emerging research suggests a subtle interaction with the human brain. This invisible force may impact our biological processes in surprising ways. The exact nature of this interaction is an area of ongoing scientific exploration. Scientists are working to uncover how something we cannot sense directly can still affect our complex biology. It's a fascinating frontier in neuroscience. The concept of magnetoreception refers to the ability of some animals to detect and respond to magnetic fields. This incredible sense allows creatures to navigate vast distances. It's a biological compass built into their very being. Many species like migratory birds, sea turtles, and even some insects possess this remarkable ability. They use the Earth's magnetic field for orientation during their epic journeys. It guides them across oceans and continents. Humans, however, lack a dedicated magnetoreception organ. Unlike these migratory animals, we don't have a specific structure like a magnetic sensor in our eyes or beaks. Our perception of magnetism is not as overt. Despite this, growing evidence suggests that human brains are sensitive to subtle magnetic forces. Our neural networks might be picking up on these environmental cues. The sensitivity could be more implicit than explicit. This sensitivity appears to influence brainwave activity. Even weak magnetic fields can cause measurable changes in our brain's electrical patterns. This indicates a direct interaction at a fundamental level. Specifically, these changes are often observed in the alpha frequency range. Alpha waves are typically associated with states of relaxation and calm. They are prominent when we are awake but resting. The beta frequency range also shows sensitivity to magnetic fields. Beta waves are linked to active thinking, attention, and cognitive processing. They dominate when we are alert and engaged. Therefore, magnetic fields could potentially influence states of relaxation. They might subtly shift our brain into a more tranquil or focused state. This suggests a direct link to our mental well-being. Furthermore, these fields could impact our attention and cognitive processing. A slight alteration in brainwave patterns might affect how we concentrate or solve problems. The implications for daily function are significant. The mechanism behind this interaction between magnetic fields and the human brain is complex. It's not a simple on-off switch, but a nuanced interplay of biological processes. Scientists are still piecing together the full picture. One prominent theory involves magnetite crystals. Magnetite is a naturally occurring magnetic mineral. It is found in various organisms, including humans. These tiny magnetite crystals exist within the human brain. They're particularly concentrated in areas like the ethmoid bone, near the nasal cavity. Their presence suggests a potential role in sensing magnetic fields. These crystals could act as tiny sensors within our brains. they might physically align or vibrate in response to changes in the magnetic field. This mechanical action could then trigger biological signals. Such responses could influence neuronal activity. The movement of these crystals might open ion channels or release neurotransmitters. This would directly impact how brain cells communicate. Another theory focuses on free radicals and cellular processes. Magnetic fields are thought to interact with these highly reactive molecules. Free radicals play a role in many biological reactions. The magnetic field could influence the spin states of electrons in free radicals. This subtle alteration might change their reactivity. It could affect the speed or outcome of chemical reactions. This interaction could extend to other molecules involved in cellular processes. Enzymes, proteins, and DNA could all be indirectly affected. This would have cascading effects throughout the brain. By altering these fundamental cellular processes, magnetic fields could indirectly affect brain function. This pathway suggests a more widespread and subtle influence. It's a biochemical rather than purely mechanical interaction. Both theories highlight the intricate ways our biology might be tuned to environmental magnetic forces. Understanding these mechanisms is key to unlocking the full story. It's a frontier where physics meets biology. The implications of magnetic field interaction with the human brain are far-reaching. They touch upon both potential negative effects and beneficial roles. This invisible force could be a double-edged sword. One concern revolves around altered magnetic fields. We are constantly exposed to artificial magnetic fields from power lines and electronic devices. These fields differ significantly from Earth's natural field. These artificial fields could potentially disrupt brain function. Their unnatural frequencies and intensities might interfere with our natural biological rhythms. This raises questions about long-term exposure. Such disruptions could lead to effects on sleep patterns. Our internal clocks, regulated by brain activity, might be sensitive to these external influences. Restful sleep is crucial for overall health. Mood could also be affected by altered magnetic fields. Changes in brain chemistry or neural pathways might contribute to mood fluctuations. This area requires careful investigation. Furthermore, cognitive performance might suffer. Our ability to focus, remember, and process information could be subtly impaired. This would have significant implications for learning and productivity. Some studies have linked extremely low-frequency magnetic fields to increased health risks. These include potential associations with certain cancers or neurological conditions. The evidence, however, remains complex. It is crucial to note that much of this evidence remains inconclusive. The scientific community continues to debate the extent and significance of these risks. More rigorous research is needed to draw definitive conclusions. On the other hand, Earth's natural magnetic field may play a beneficial role. Its consistent presence could be vital for maintaining the brain's natural rhythms. It might act as a subtle environmental stabilizer. This natural field could support overall neurological health. It might contribute to the optimal functioning of our brain cells and networks. Its absence or alteration could therefore be detrimental. There is also growing interest in magnetic stimulation techniques for therapeutic purposes. These methods use controlled magnetic fields to influence brain activity. They offer new avenues for treatment. These techniques are used to treat various neurological disorders. Transcranial magnetic stimulation, for example, shows promise for depression. It can also be explored for conditions like Parkinson's disease. However, these applications are still in their early stages of development. While promising, they require extensive research and clinical trials. The precise mechanisms and long-term effects are still being studied. In conclusion, while the exact mechanisms are still being unraveled, there is clear evidence of an interaction between Earth's magnetic field and the human brain. This invisible force is not merely a backdrop to our existence. This fascinating area of study highlights the interconnectedness of human biology with the environment. We are not isolated entities, but deeply integrated with the natural world around us. Our bodies respond to subtle environmental cues. This underscores the importance of understanding the impacts of both natural magnetic fields. We need to appreciate their role in our evolution and daily functioning. They are a fundamental part of our planet's ecosystem. It also emphasizes the importance of understanding the impacts of artificial magnetic fields. As technology advances, our exposure to these human-made forces increases. We must assess their potential effects on health. Future research is crucial for fully understanding the extent of this influence. We need more sophisticated studies to pinpoint the precise biological pathways involved. This will help us move beyond correlation to causation. This understanding will allow us to develop strategies for mitigating potential negative effects. If artificial fields pose risks, we need to find ways to protect ourselves. Prevention is always better than cure. Finally, it'll help us harness the potential benefits of this invisible force. Therapeutic applications of magnetic fields could revolutionize medicine. This frontier holds immense promise for neurological health. A journey to fully comprehend this intricate relationship has just begun. It promises to reveal profound insights into human biology and our place in the cosmos. The Earth's magnetic field continues to be a source of wonder and scientific discovery.